Hi guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about episode 16 of season 6 of Riverdale, chapter 111, Blue Collar. Now, if you haven't seen the episode, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. So, here's my review of episode 16 of season 6 of Riverdale, chapter 111, Blue Collar. I thought Archie, Tabitha, and Cheryl's plan to get Percival's crew to form a union was pretty smart, since the way Percival was treating his crew wasn't okay. And I also liked seeing Archie and Tabitha pass out coffee to the members of Percival's crew and invite them to come eat at Pop's. Yes, it was annoying how Uncle Frank reacted to them, but you could tell that the crew, except Uncle Frank and Kevin, appreciated what they were doing. I'm still kind of suspicious about Agent Drake, since Betty and Veronica told her about Veronica's powers. It just seems strange to me that she isn't even questioning the fact that Betty and Veronica have powers, and she just believes them. Yes, this is Riverdale, so people believing things isn't really that surprising, but I'm wondering if Agent Drake has an ulterior motive. I was really surprised when Charles came back and when Alice told Betty that Charles was dying. Alice did have a point when she said that Charles did a lot of horrible things, but he's still Betty's brother. But when Alice asked Betty if they could call a truce, I just thought, after what Alice said to Betty in the last episode, it's going to take a while before things are fine between them. When Percival told Reggie about his plan for Reggie to heckle Jughead using ventriloquism during Jughead and Veronica's show so Percival could sneak into Jughead's mind, I was worried about what was going to happen, so I was relieved when Percival wasn't able to get into Jughead's mind. But when Percival asked Reggie about a talisman connected to Jughead, and Reggie told him about the beanie that Jughead wore in high school, and Percival said that he'll need other items connected to Jughead to make a disguise to get into his mind, it made me worry again. It made sense when Betty asked Charles when he realized that there was darkness in him, since Betty's trying to figure out about the darkness in herself. And even though Charles done horrible things, it was good that Betty was able to stop Alice from suffocating him with a pillow. Betty was right when she said that Alice would end up regretting it, and she was also right when she said that there's been enough murders in their house. I understood why Fangs was upset when Kevin called himself Anthony's father, but fighting him wasn't the answer. And I didn't blame Tony for yelling at Fangs, since if Fangs had punched Kevin, then that would be the end of the custody case for them. I also thought it was interesting that Tony, Kevin, and Fangs didn't know who Anthony's biological father was because they didn't want Kevin or Fangs to feel like any less of a father. And Moose made a good point when he asked Kevin about how he feels about risking his friendship with Tony and Fangs because of the custody case. And I also didn't blame Tony for yelling at Kevin when she found out that he stole Anthony's pacifier so he could test the DNA. When Cheryl and Heather went to Percival's shop, with Cheryl using a spell to make herself invisible while Heather distracted Percival, I was hoping that they wouldn't get caught. So it was great that they didn't, and they were able to get back an important book that the Pickens family had taken from the Blossom family. But I did find it interesting that Heather seemed more interested in the book than helping Cheryl get information for Archie. The fact that Percival tried to blackmail Archie into joining his crew by threatening the other members of the crew really annoyed me. And knowing the type of person Archie is, it was obvious that he would do anything to protect the members of Percival's crew, so there was a part of me that was worried he was actually going to join. So I was very glad when he didn't join, but instead asked the crew what they wanted to do, and they decided to go on strike. I didn't blame Jughead for freaking out when Percival got inside his mind and made him hear everyone's thoughts without being able to control it. So it was good that Veronica decided to cancel the rest of the shows for the day. I'm just hoping that Jughead finds out a way to control the thoughts he hears again. It was a surprise when Betty, Veronica, and Agent Drake decided to see if they could save Charles's life by hooking him up to Veronica so Veronica could take what was killing Charles out of his body. And it worked! And I was also curious to find out what Charles's plan was to help Betty catch the trash bag killer. And it was for them to throw a convention for fans of serial killers at the Babylonium, which would obviously draw out the trash bag killer. I'm also curious to see what Veronica does next with the absinthe. When Percival told Kevin that he's not Anthony's biological father and said that Anthony's the future of Riverdale, but said that he was too, it made me hope that finally Kevin will break free out of Percival's control and protect Anthony, since Percival was clearly threatening Anthony. And based on the promo for the next episode, it looks like Kevin will try and protect Anthony. I also felt really sorry for Tabitha when she saw the note that Jughead wrote that said he had to go away for a while to be able to control the thoughts that he hears. But it's good that he didn't go too far since he's in the bunker. But he can still hear people's thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw the episode, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And if you want to see any of my previous Riverdale reviews, check out the playlist. And if you want to see any of my future Riverdale reviews or any of my other future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.